Rising is brought to you by Silver Tee Golf Center with an 18-hole mini golf as well as a driving range. Check us out on Highway 3. Riverside Restaurant and Tavern. Come on in and have a pitcher of beer or pop and try our world-famous pizza. We have plenty of parking for your family and friends.
I am the voice of Rising, Steve Sorensen, joined as always by my colleague, the man, the myth, the legend, the voice of reason, Jacob Elwood.
And it's my favorite Duck Dynasty character with the best name, because, hey, I love him.
Tiberius trying to endear himself to the local Windsor crowd, and I think they kind of dig it. These people do like their Tiberious King.
I think they like King Cans. Okay. Well, I mean, look at this crowd. That's a beer drinking crowd.
So as the man that sets the standards, and I use that term loosely, Mike Legacy said, unfortunately he does have a knee injury after falling off of his, what was it this time, 160-foot yacht? My big hope here, Mike Legacy decides to insert his nose where it doesn't belong, and that chain goes right through. John Grebe, one of the most powerful men in professional wrestling on our Ontario scene. Tiberius no slouch himself, though. I've went to the weight room with this man. I've seen him squat 600 pounds clean.
Does that chain get longer with every title he wins? I mean, I've never seen the guy carry a belt, but he's been champion all over the place.
Tiberius absolutely has won titles all over Ontario and Michigan, and I also throw Ohio. He is definitely one of the top people in Ontario in professional wrestling.
But don't underestimate this youngster, John Grebe. This man has got the world ahead of him. He's a monster, and he's about to eat the king for breakfast.
I didn't know the King served breakfast.
They do now. It's kind of like a McMuffin, but for the King.
It's Tiberious King, the Lord of the Bling. Both these men looking for the victory here. A victory in this match could set them up for a future title opportunity against Border City Wrestling heavyweight champion Phil Atlas. And Grebe working over the upper back of Tiberious King. Now King has a history of neck and shoulder problems. Looks like John Grebe may have done his homework. He may be a smarter person than he looks.
Well, you are.
Well, yes, but we're all smarter than you look. And Grebe, I don't know that he was ever in trouble there. Oh, but he is now.
And the ring just gave John Grebe a proctology exam, if I can say it right.
And now King going to work, firing in with those clotheslines, a boot to the stomach and a fist to the face. This is what he's got to do. You have to hit and hit hard to get John Grebe off his feet, and down he goes.
Beautiful drop kick to the knees there, and that is the best way to take a big man down. Go right for the knees, he buckles, he can't stand, and that'll be the end.
Tiberious King staying right on top of John Grebe. He's got to be real careful, though. Grebe doesn't exactly play by the rules. At any moment, he might pull out a dirty trick or 12.
Well, I'm not sure how wise it is to hit John Grebe in the head. I mean, you're going to do more damage to your fist. If anything, it's going to wake the guy up.
King with a number of fists to the head. I'm kind of surprised the referee didn't start counting him there. I'm almost wondering if maybe King had a little less bling this time around and that it ended up in the referee's pocket.
Well, I did see something shiny coming out of the rear pocket of the ref there, but I think the other related things.
Oh, and King misses with the splash, and Grebe follows behind with his own.
And Grebe just getting the King from behind there, just working that lower back. Now spins him around, gonna fire him into the opposite court. No! What is this? Big side suplex!
Greed with that sidewalk slam, using his weight to his advantage, but showing a bit of his inexperience here. You cannot let a veteran like Tiberious King just get his wind back. You have to get on him and get that pin right away. King out the back door after 2. We see here a replay of this vicious sidewalk slam. Shades of Dino Bravo with that one.
As now he executes him with that big elbow to the side of the head. I believe they call that regicide when you take out a monarch. That's right, look that up. Google it, kids. Hashtag Wikipedia.
Jacob apparently proving that he is smarter than he looks. Greed may be looking to set up for an avalanche in the corner. That is definitely no fun to be on the receiving end of, kids. Do not try that at home.
Yeah, go to a friend's house and do it. That way their parents are liable. Because what's he going for here? Going for the big power bomb.
Could be a power bomb, some sort of it. Oh, trying for the power. And Tiberious King with a Hurricane Rana? I've got to say, that was a shocker, folks. I didn't know he had that in him. Tiberious trying to go to work now. And cut off once again by John Greed. You have got to do better than that, Tiberious. You are not going to keep him down. Oh! Muscling him over with that Samoan drop. John Greed, just a disgusting man, but disgustingly powerful too.
Disgustingly beautiful on that. Look at this.
Again, we see the replay of that Samoan drop, just muscling him over. Jacob, I'm starting to get a little worried about how much you talk about how beautiful and handsome and wonderful John Greed is. There's something we should know.
Are you saying there's something wrong with that?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm curious.
It
sounds like you're curious too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Greed staying on top of Tiberious King. Again, using his weight to his advantage. When you have a 300-pound plus man on top of you, you cannot breathe. Right, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, he's struggling back now, and look at the fight. He's just going at it, Tiberious King here. This John Greed is just wearing this man down. And the ref should be counting here. I don't know why he's not counting for a 3 here. Both short, Matt.
He is counting. See?
He's not counting
2.
a pin.
Now he is. 2. And the shoulder's up. The referee was on it.
Could have got a 6 count out of that.
As Roddy Piper has stated over the years from that WrestleMania 8 encounter with Bret Hart, you have to check the most offensive maneuver first. That would be the submission hold. So if he was checking to see if he was out cold, when he wasn't, then he went to check the pinfall. That was very good officiating by our referee.
Well, thank you, Mr. Piper.
And Greed now with a bear hug. I don't know, as handsome of an individual as John Greed is, I don't think I want a hug from him. And clearly neither is King, trying to fire back with forearms.
Well, I think he'd be considered a bear in many different types of communities, but it's King struggling now to get back into it. But there's no way. John Greed is just not letting go. As you can see, the man who sets the standards, Mike Legacy, he's just loving this.
Mike Legacy, as much of a ladies' man as he is, he clearly has an eye for talent, going and finding Big John Greed.
Well, not only is he a nil ticket, but his tanning ticket, his hot stuff ticket. Well, probably a hot tub too. Not that one.
Mike Legacy may have found a new career venue for himself. As good as he is in the ring, he may have a better eye for talent.
I cannot believe the King is still fighting back this. He's getting a second win. Where is this coming from? The crowd's got him fired up.
And now again, with a shot to the... Greed will not let go. King with the ear clap. That'll disorient you. Very quickly, I'm kind of surprised Greed's still hanging on. Another one. I think one more ought to do it. Greed may have to let go, and he may not even be able to stand afterwards. And there it is. King breaks free.
But how much does he have left in the tank here?
King bringing the boot up real well for that one. And a nice back elbow. King now starting to fight back. Goes for the flying cross. Oh my God! How on earth did Greed catch him? King slipping out. Going for an O'Connor roll. And now a back elbow to the teeth. That is how you keep John Greed down. You got to catch him right under the jaw.
And the King is fired up, and another vicious shot to Greed.
And this crowd now starting to get behind Tiberious King. They believe in the King.
Well, I'm not going to believe in Creed's chances of having kids anytime soon after that shot as King charges in the corner, and another vicious splash, and a bulldog to Greed.
King getting on a roll. He's got to go for that cover, though. There it is. Referee in position, 2. Not quite. King may be a little too worn down. He wasn't able to get in too quick for that cover as we see this beautiful bulldog one more time. Both men struggling to their feet. This war is clearly taking it out of both of them.
To the side of Greed. He's going to the top.
King in his home away from home hitting a flying tomahawk chop. Shades of Ricky's steamboat. I never thought I would say that with Tiberious King, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I don't think those words have ever been uttered in the same sentence unless, you know, breaking into the house or something.
King going for a body slam, but Greed just a little too much man, topples him down. Greed listening to the advice of his newfound friend, Mike Legacy. This may be the end, folks. Greed usually likes to go for a frog splash to finish off opponents, but oh! A nice sidewinder suplex. That has got to be it. 1, 2, and King somehow finds it in him to kick out.
I do not know where the King is getting this from. Greed is just going to have to keep hammering away on him.
I've got to be honest. If I were King, I would stay down. The last thing I would want to do is anger a man like Big John Greed. Greed continuing to stay right on top of the King, not letting him catch his breath.
We're going to see another powerbomb attempt here.
No, I think he's going to go for that sidewinder again. And King with a flatliner. But again, slow to make that cover. 2. And Greed with his foot on the ropes. Clearly has been listening to the tutelage of Mike Legacy, teaching him the cheaper tricks to get out of the way.
Cheaper tricks? It's all about knowing where you are in the ring. I'm sure if that comes up again later on down the line in another episode, you're going to say what a brilliant move that is.
Speaking of brilliant moves, Legacy pulling out the King's feet with the crutch. You know, I don't even know if Mike Legacy is actually injured.
Oh, look at that!
A twisting neck breaker and a 3 count for Greed.
And Greed setting the standards tonight.
Mike Legacy gets the assist, folks, as Big John Greed takes out Tiberious King. And as you can see, Mike Legacy may have just pulled the wool over everyone's eyes. I don't think he was ever. As we see on this replay, a twisting neck breaker. I can honestly say we should expect big things from Big John Greed in the future.